Alright. Hey, what's up, guys? Just going back to Fate Grand Order. Last time, it was revealed that Mr. Carter is in fact, or who was formerly Mr. Carter, probably. At least it was very much implied that he used to be himself, is the Demon God Pillar. And he's trying to summon an outer god, a Yog Thoth, yeah, something like that. All in one and all. For some reason, the exact reasoning we don't know yet, but yeah, it turned out that Lavinia's family was worshippers of said god, and they were trying to summon him for like ages, and they got yoinked here along with a bunch of other people throughout however long it's actually been. And yeah, I don't know if you say Gogeta, yeah. But yeah, no, this should be the finale. This is the final section. And it's probably gonna be, what, 3 combat nodes and then 1 dialogue node, I imagine, at the end. That's what it seems like, anyway. If I were to hazard a guess. But yeah, I'm not gonna dilly-dally. Let's get into it. It's probably gonna be Abby again, maybe, so Foreigner. So it'd be safe. And let me just double check. Let's see, Foreigner. Yeah, Alter Ego. So I should probably grab. Hang on, let me go. Oh no, right there, King Protea, yeah, that works. Hey, Murdak. Let's take Suzuka out. That's probably the weak link there. Bazetto. Put her up front. I should maybe bring. Yeah, Creamhild, hang on, you're out. Give me my 4-star alter egos. Do they still have the buff on for their No, I don't think so. Oh no, they do. Okay, it's still going. Okay, so yeah, no, I'll take her over Lip. Okay, this should. I guess I could take all of them. Like, realistically, I could bring all of the alter egos. Why shouldn't I? What's stopping me aside from myself? This is probably a very bad idea. It's probably, yeah, because we have other things to deal with before the. Plus, there's no guarantee it'll be. Nah, whatever. Okay, well, whatever. We'll deal with the consequences, if they come. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure. Why would anything go wrong? Foreigners also get instant. Right, yeah, they are. Whatever. I'm all in on the alter ego plus beast, but you know. The next morning, Salem, day 8. Town Hall Provisional Court. Evil, evil, evil everywhere. Spreading, overpowering, rampant. Guess I don't need to bother with this disguise anymore. Nobody's paying attention to us. Yeah, but if someone does notice you, you'll cause panic. Madari, look at those two. What the? They were both executed alongside me. They are ghouls. Over there, and over here. Ghouls everywhere. I don't understand. Even once I could have sworn we defeated her here. Yeah, they don't care about your beatdowns. Maybe they're like Katuba, and they keep reviving as long as they have a role to play? Apparently, living people as well, but mixed in beside these monsters. Okay, so no one... Okay. What is it, Neza? Why do you keep glaring at everyone? There's nothing here but monsters. Granted, it would feel pretty amazing to just let loose and go all out against these things. Then again, if the way they're looking at us is anything to go by, it may come to that. I was looking for Sanson. However, not here as I expected. That's a relief. Because you don't want to fight him, like, personally, or you don't want to fight a servant in the state you're in. He always was a heavy sleeper. How do you... Well, no, I guess I've been waking up in the same house last week, so I guess you would know. But yeah, okay. You say, like, how do you know that? But yeah, no, it's yeah, it's fine. So it's technically daybreak now, even though the day hasn't broken, and this town's looking more and more like the set of a damn zombie movie. Maybe it is. What'd the Bible call this again? The Last Supper? No, that was one of Da Vinci's most famous paintings. Perhaps he meant the Last Judgment from the Book of Revelation? Oh, I guess you're familiar with it. By the way, Robin, I can't thank you enough for your help yesterday and for keeping an eye on Senpai in prison all night. I mean, okay, this conversation is all well and good and everything, but should we not be worried about everything else? Nah, don't worry about it. I wasn't gonna let them take advantage of the confusion to execute Master in secret. I appreciate that. I do. There's Senpai and Cersei. I see Abby's here too. I guess she made it through the night okay, but she still seems awfully depressed. Yeah, don't the people still want her dead? Because she literally proved herself a witch yesterday? This court is now in session. Will the defendant please step forward? Well, ain't this a lovely view? Defendant Cersei. The court will now review the charges leveled against the Ritsuka Company's child actress, Cersei, who stands accused of being a witch. Called her a child again. Excuse me, I'm the queen actress. Yes, actress. Get it right. Jeez. Uh-huh. Cersei, you are accused of practicing witchcraft in public. There are a large number of people in this very courtroom who can attest to that personally. Do you admit your guilt in this matter? Yes, I've got no choice. The Book of Exodus clearly states, "Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live." Can you tell this court why you went against God's teachings and sullied your hands in witchcraft? I couldn't care less about your piddling little god. The only divinity I worship is Hecate, goddess of witchcraft and necromancy. But I'll say this. The only reason I used witchcraft back there was to keep innocent people safe. I never meant any harm. Yeah. So you admit your foul deeds of your own accord. I commend your honesty. Though your crimes are still punishable by death, and shall never be forgiven, I am willing to grant you mercy in light of your honesty? Yeah, what? Huh? Oh, okay. Executioner, attach heavy weights to her feet to ensure her hanging is quick and painless. Yes, Your Honor. Like, that's not really merciful. Old lady, shut the you've always, she's been like our #1 op this entire time. Like, bruh, shut up, lady. No one cares. Forget that. Burn her. It's not an execution if she doesn't suffer through it. Witches deserve to be burned at the stake. Yeah. That's right. Cook her. Roast her. Serve her up on a plate. I see. So that's what that feels like. Thanks, I hate it. Suppose you did the best you could. You're up next, Ritsuka. Yeah. And just so you know, I'm afraid my death-faking medicine won't work on you. Oh. Yeah, that's, yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, you tried, yeah. Defendant Ritsuka. Ritsuka, you stand accused of many crimes. First are the allegations from Mr. Carter. Tell us, officer, were you able to corroborate his claims? I did find the remains of a campsite in the woods, Your Honor. But I'm afraid it was already deserted, so I can't say for sure if Tituba was staying there. Oh, I see. Then we shall put Mr. Carter's allegations aside for the moment. Place seems kind of full of living dead, you know. Yeah, they're just not gonna... What? What? Is necromancy not... Okay, whatever. It is no sin for one to revive on one's own power. Yet you hung some of these people for witchcraft, or Hopkins did. But you are complicit. Like, what? It is one of God's greatest miracles. Yeah. This little creep. Where can I find a female corpse? Somebody give me a young female corpse. Bro, what the hell? Oh, it's him. I guess he must have died in a riot. You know, I wonder what all these ghouls are gonna eat once there's no more corpses left to go around. That's, themselves. Their very sins. The desire to atone can never be satiated. It is one of the great impurities. The next accusation leveled against Ritsuka is... That's it. I've had enough. Even if Miss Ringmaster did do something bad, it's not her fault. It's because she's always tried to help others, whether me or someone else that's worrying about herself or how it might look. What about me? I'm a witch, remember? True. You saw that plain as day, right? Why are you trying to frame innocent people when you have a real witch right here in front of you? Making a good point. No, that won't do at all. There must be a clear, unmistakable motive. Otherwise, my objective will never be met. I need atonement. True atonement. My niece is lying. She's off on one of those flights of fancy so common to girls her age. Sure, man. It's no surprise that a skilled performer would have any number of tricks up her sleeve. intended to mislead anyone who might cross her path. And of course, she could just as easily use those tricks to have others take the fall for her own misdeeds.
Uncle Carter?
If I may address the spectators directly, would you mind if I led this court's proceedings for a moment? Uh-huh. I trust that's alright with you, Your Honor.
He has glowing red eyes!
Very well, I shall permit it. You're certainly qualified to practice law. Thank you, Your Honor.
What a fucking farce. The whole atmosphere just changed in an instant.
I guess they're done with the pretense. As you'll soon see, these traveling performers are directly responsible for Abigail's sins. First of all, let us refresh our memories pertaining to her first sin.
Defendant Abigail Williams. Abby? Why? She does not speak. You seem oddly okay with the smash. I guess she has a plan in place?
This pertains to the events that befell Abigail's parents. I created the first Salem with great attention to detail. My goal was to recreate history faithfully. However, it began to diverge from the moment of its creation. Humans truly are strange creatures. Even faced with identical situations, the outcome will differ in ways both large and small. But the one thing that remained constant was that a girl named Abigail Williams was always at the center. I decided I had to keep a very close eye on this girl. Though the Williams' death may have been caused by a gun misfiring and a wagon overturning, young Abigail's actions were always ultimately behind them.
Okay.
That was when we first met, wasn't it, Abigail?
Yes, Uncle. Mother went quiet. Father's neck got tangled in the reins.
Oh.
And in the sky above the woods, there were many black birds.
Now, let's address her next sin. In the second Salem, I inadvertently allowed Chaldea to enter. It was an act of interference I never foresaw, stemming from a single one of their observational instruments. Flaros' near-future observation lens, Sheba, a highly advanced hybrid of science and magecraft, capable of acquiring highly detailed visual data. When the demon god pillars acted contrary to GACHA's expectations, it was able to observe and restrain them. A detestable feature that was equal parts safety and liability, and as if to prove that point, it scrounged up what little intelligence it had, and then had the temerity to act of its own accord, summoning a heroic spirit and sending it to this very land. Apparently the Queen of Sheba was the only human GACHA ever trusted. What a disgusting display of sentiment. How anyone could feel such things is beyond me. At any rate, Sheba detected the surviving demon god pillar and alerted Chaldea. Then it overloaded the heroic spirit summoning system and used itself as a catalyst to send a single heroic spirit into Salem. I will admit it was a quick and expeditious act. At that point, the Salem phenomenon had devoured the magical energy of the 50,000 people inside, and was proceeding at 105,000 times normal speed.
That's pretty quick.
And this heroic spirit's interference caused it to slow down dramatically. However, doing so exhausted the heroic spirit, and the potency of her abilities were greatly reduced. Ah yes, it reminds me. Whatever happened to the real Tituba, Abigail?
She became a ghoul. She's still in the woods even now.
That's right. It was your suggestion, and it was truly a wonderful one. As I recall, ghouls consume the mind of the dead, thereby becoming one with them. Isn't that right? Let us now address the third sin. Although the heroic spirit had been rendered nearly powerless, slowing down time had a hugely detrimental effect on the test's efficiency. And I had already used up the 5th SALEM. With time and magical energy running out, I began to grow reckless. It was then that I asked you for advice. What was it you said to me?
I said, I would like to have a friend. One who is a poor, lonely child, completely forsaken by God. And even if God didn't love her, I could. Oh, Lavinia? Lavinia? Question mark? Is that you? Oh, indeed. That's awkward. She's like, I'm only here because of you? My family's only here because of you? Ruh-roh, Raggy. Lavinia Watley. Lavinia, you shouldn't be here. Run. No, it's time I had my day in court too.
Lavinia Watley, if you have decided to stop fleeing and are prepared to answer for your crimes, you are welcome in my court.
Thank you, Lavinia.
No, it's her. I've always wanted to eat her. I can't wait any longer. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Back off, buddy. No one lays a hand on our witness while we're around.
Mr. Carter, I've got some evidence too.
Oh, really? If it will help these proceedings go smoothly, I would be happy to hear it.
Sure, here it is.
Huh? Did she throw a rock in his head? Gah.
Yeah,
it's powder of Imgazi, designed to make spirits materialize. Gonna force him into his true form.
Want to know whose corpse I made it from?
Your grandfather?
If you're going to hold a trial, it needs to be uneven ground. It's not fair for you to be the only one in a mask. Now, show yourself. Ole!
Here he comes. Great, thanks for all the help.
Now I can get into this courthouse's bounded field in my true form.
The Queen of Sheba? No weighing? Totally weren't spoiled for the fact she'd be here by the fact that she was one of the support servants we could choose.
I haven't handled a demon god in a long time. But don't worry.
It's just like riding a bike.
Now then, demon god Pillar Ram, if you're going to show your true identity and use your full power, then I have no qualms about expanding the scope of negotiations. Okay, Master of Chaldea, you're all set. As long as I'm here in this courtroom, nothing you do will break any religious precepts.
Oh, okay. You're that big of a honcho, huh? Big ol' honchos. Honcho.
And you'll no longer have to worry about an intelligence debuff. I promise you a square deal.
Sounds good to me.
But aren't we still at a disadvantage? Yeah, we're still kind of nerfed a little bit. Huh? I don't think so. Oh, really? Even though you wound up weakened and enslaved because you were overly confident of your demon god pillar resistance? Ooh, called your ass out. Oof. You really don't pull your punches, do you, Cersei? Oh wait, hold that thought. Something's going on over there.
What? Is Lavinia... Huh? Even the judge? Burn the witches! Burn them, burn them, burn them! We're gonna have to fight through some people before we can get to the demon god. The hell? Does this mean every villager here was already a ghoul to begin with?
It would seem that way, yeah. Guess so. This means they were even better at disguises than us. Much as it pains me to admit it. So by day they're rational people, and by night they're voracious ghouls. I don't know if Abigail affected them or they affected Abigail, but whatever the case, they're clearly not holding back anymore.
I mean, we have pissed off the demon god in control of everything, so yeah, that would make sense.
That's true. But even so, they were all human when this began. Perfectly ordinary humans who simply had the misfortune of finding themselves trapped in the Salem. Everyone's like that once you get past the surface. You never have to worry about this with animals. I was careless, negligent. Do we need to eradicate them?
And yes. Wipe them out.
They're all coming at us at once. What should we do, Master?
We're gonna beat them and the demon god pillar. Rip their decaying bones limb from limb.
Is that Tituba? No, that's...
Oh god. She's going, outer god.
Not again. How many times has it been? I'm sick of this, sick of it. Abby, look at me. Her fourth sin was inviting the souls of sinners here into Salem. She summoned those who took part in humanity's witch hunts here, and did so most mercifully. Shredders who let their fears get the better of them, and still let their own families. Instigators who succumbed to the sick thrill of entrapping others. Double-crossers who refused to face the truth of the torture machine, in which they were complicit. Hypocrites who had wronged all who had listened. All who would listen about invisible demons only they could see. Yes, they were all irredeemably greedy. So greedy that even I can no longer satiate them. Even in death they begged for redemption, so they entrusted their wish for forgiveness to a false grail. Abigail.
Come on, Abby, listen to your friend. Listen to your bestie. Oh god, no, she's not listening. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's see. This is the great Earl of Hell, ruling 30 legions of demons. He's depicted as a crow, which adopts the human form at the request of the conjurer. Rome steals treasures out of kings' houses, carrying away wishes, and destroys cities and dignities of men. He's said to have great dispraise for dignities. Rome can also tell things past, present, future. Okay. Rah.
どうします？もういい、消えて。暗殺令和イングズ。いた。
Poker in the keyhole. I feel like if you did that, it might release something upon this world that we really shouldn't. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like that might be a bad idea. I don't know though. Well, I mean, I guess as long as we didn't use a key on it, maybe it'd be okay. Oh, that's new. I have not seen this thing before. At least I think I haven't. I think the opposite. Fall into wherever maybe I don't know. I mean, either way, it wouldn't be a good time. More than likely. Ow. Rude. Rude mother trucker. you know what? Just to make sure it dies this turn, we'll do this. I think I could have gotten away. Yeah, I probably could have gotten away with just the 2 Dracos plus Bazit, but better safe than sorry. Alright. You good there, Abigail? What am I saying? Of course you're not. Leave that. So, yeah, I don't need any of that. We'll just let's do this. This should do quite nicely. Alright, and as long... What? Wait, did that just... Okay, I thought it canceled the Frigrak. I was like, hello? Ooh, necklace. 10 tickles. Yeah, sure, just do it again. Just spamming. And yeah, that was that was a mistake there, Abby. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff right there. Good job, Bazit. Clappies. Bazetto. Oh good, I need those. Landling needs 7 for his next ascension. Shintex first appear in Lovecraft's Dream Quest of Unknown Kadath, where they follow orders from Galath Tap. I'm surprised I haven't, because I swear I haven't seen them in any, like, well, I guess. Yeah, I haven't seen that. I didn't see them in, yeah, I don't know, I don't recall seeing them in as any event enemies or anything either. Do they only appear here? Because I feel like most enemies get reused at some point. So I thought I would have seen it by now, but I'm pretty sure that's the first time for that. I'll use Queen of Sheba. They absolutely got reused. Huh. Maybe I just haven't... Maybe I'm just forgetting, or maybe I just haven't played something that they got reused in. Because I swear, I don't remember. Hang on. Give me you, and take that off. Actually, yeah, let's do this. Alright, Rom. Fight us yourself, coward.
Abigail, does it hurt? Wait, the smell. Roses. Aya. What should I do? Is it okay to set you free?
Maybe no, don't.
Lavinia, we are putting Abby back to normal. The descent is almost upon us. Abby is still here, but it's too late. What? She can reach such realms?
Apparently?
Your Honor, Judge Hawthorne, this is not yet over. Continue the trial. You will see this through once again. You will sentence these witches.
Yes, of course, Mr. Carter. Order!
Good, that's it. Uphold the honor of the Holy Court and continue this trial. Continue to pass judgment here in this godforsaken Salem until a god worth worshipping appears. You shall do it as many times as it takes. You shall revive as many times as you must, even until you are no more than a lump of writhing tissue.
Oh, goddamn!
No, you shall not. This court is no longer in session, Rom. You may have tried to use the entire city of Salem as a catalyst for summoning a host of spirits. But the people of Salem's magical energy is running dry. You have nothing left to work with. And I will not rest until every last grain of
gold dust that slipped through King Solomon's fingers is returned to him.
That is what I swore I would do as a heroic spirit. Oh yes, I will eventually return to the void when my kin await. But not yet. No, not yet.
God, Matthew, Luke, I am your father. During the trial, the Queen of the Southern Kingdom stood beside those of the Sage, confirming their guilt. She had come from the ends of the earth to hear Solomon's wisdom for herself. But here she found one who far surpassed Solomon.
No one surpasses our boy. Let us now review her fifth sin. This is the most grievous yet. Placing trust in others. What a foolish, naive thing to do. Abigail's unshakable faith shrouded Salem in a veil of light. It was this very thing that completely obviated guilt, and with it, any distinction between good and evil. Thus were these sinners stuck in purgatory, neither punished nor forgiven for their foul deeds. Enough to give even the Witchfinder General a chance for salvation. Enough for him to see healing in a place so dripping with evil that even I cannot stand it. Abigail, you have sinned once again.
There he is.
Yes, it is because you are a sinner that you trusted me. Croak, croak, croak. Pritzika of Chaldea, Queen of Sheba. If you want her, come and claim her. I shall protect my niece with my life.
I can't tell if he's just using her or if he somehow actually does care.
Now pray, 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 pray. Punishment, 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 punishment. Ask for punishment. Asking you shall receive.
I'm good. I think we'll punish you instead.
The demon god Pillar Rom. He's behind this entire abnormality.
Yeah? Didn't you get that when Queen of Sheba busted in and invoked his true name? Huh? Vinky! Hey, how you doing?
Ritsuka. Nash, Ritsuka.
We're here.
Da Vinci, it's so good to see your voice again. Our comms supposed to be back online. Damn straight. And that's not all.
In case you haven't noticed yet, the mist, the mounted field clouds that have been covering Salem are rapidly dissipating. Oh, so we're... Wait, but does that mean the two times are colliding? Is that not a bad thing? I'm looking at the area you're in right now, and we're finally getting data about your battle.
And what was this reading? I knew it had to be a demon god pillar. Hang in there. I'm sending reinforcements.
Thank you, that'd be great, yeah! A little bit.
No problem.
Not that you'll need them, seeing how the US Army is on its way there as we speak. What, yeah! Why does it feel like Da Vinci is implying regular weaponry could do anything against it? I mean, maybe like a radioactive nuke, you know, or nuke in general, I guess, is radioactive. But you know what I mean. Maybe that might do something. But try this, the glorious star-spangled banner emphasized, you cretins. I'm not sure that's a good idea. Yeah, I don't know about that. What? Why?
What are you saying, Mitsuka?
Don't be ridiculous. No, my friend has a point. Magical energy is being consumed at an absolutely astonishing rate. And not only on the East Coast, but across the entire continent. Is he draining the entire... This consumption is primarily taking place in heavily populated areas, receiving more reports with every passing second. This phenomenon has no regard for the old bounded fields in place whatsoever. I don't have time to choose my words carefully, so at peril of being laughed out of the room. I believe the very underpinnings of Magecraft itself are starting to become fractured.
A heretic!
No, not again. That means our casualties among ordinary people. Is this correct? Then valor on the battlefield is all the more important now. What can we do? Tell us, Da Vinci!
There are still a number of Chaldea agents and mages cooperating with us that are keeping an eye on Salem's perimeter. I'll ask them for help. No, wait, that won't be nearly enough to make a difference. We'll have to call on all the help. Alchemists, agents of the Holy Church, knights, Avengers! Assemble. I'll have to put out a maximum alert letting them know there's a heretic that could pose a threat to us all. Whatever happens, I swear that I will assume all responsibility on behalf of Chaldea.
That could end up giving them an excuse to dismantle Chaldea as it stands now. But I'm afraid it must be done nonetheless. We have no alternative.
That's why Chaldea exists in the first place. Even if every last record is scrubbed away, Chaldea will still have fulfilled its role. We're the first line of defense, whether we're up against a heretical sword projected from a demon god pillar, or a threat to all of humanity itself. We will be the shield against the legend poised to descend upon us, and against the relics of heresy. The rest of the staff and I will take it from here. Mash, you focus on staying abreast of the situation. And Vitsuka, I need you to focus on this next decision. Okay. What is it? Listen up, Ritsuka. We're going to temporarily seal Salem off again. Okay, understandable. Only this time we're going to do so from the outside by establishing multiple bounded fields. Unfortunately, this means you'll be sealed in there too. Okay. If you're unable to resolve this in the limited time you have, then we're going to have to use every means at our disposal to incinerate everything within these bounded fields we're about to erect. Okay, well, we'll deal with it before you incinerate everything. Hopefully. Even knowing that, do you still? Yes. We got it. Don't you worry, Da Vinci. We'll handle that. It's fine. No biggie. No problema whatsoever. I can smell its alluring aroma everywhere. The descent is almost upon us. Aya, Ina. Oh, we're gonna stop that descent. We're gonna stop you. Crush you into a fine mist. Boom, boom, boom. Try this on for size. Elder Ghoul. That should have been the judge, Hawthorne.
And this is, Giles, and that's Pikmin, probably.
Na 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 na.
仲間がいるのは良いことです。願い
Goodbye.
ましては
Alright.
サラ
Boom,
を
boom,
ない
boom.
ないですね。もちろん。ふん。はーい。
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you can't handle a power. A writhing power. Alright, what next? What next? The Demon God. Okay, I didn't think we'd fight him quite yet. Okay, I guess we're gonna deal with him, then next node we'll deal
お
with
勘定なさいまし。
Abby again. That would make sense.
この辺りがいいですね。世の力を見せてやる。黄金の
perfect
使い
sense if you
道は
ask me.
欲望が回っている。
Alright,
愉快愉快。
let's do
手の指だけ
boom.
では足りませんね。金を持って。
Yeah, I guess get her Noble Phantasm charged up a little bit.
楽園の妖精の名のもとに輝ける未来を示しましょう。約束された勝利の剣、あまたの希望は
Alright, defense down.
毒にはいらん。
Nice.
報いを求めよ。
もた
さらば与えられん。
Get resisted. Ow.
祈りを
Okay,
捧
well,
げ
if you're just gonna critical. Rude. Hang on, what's Shiba's overcharge? Every effect of hers gets overcharged. Every single one. The damage. Does the damage get overcharged too? Because the effect increase of overcharge starts with the decreased defense, but it says and instead of having a. No, okay. Then what I'll do is, since we have these skills up, I'm gonna do a full Draco
皿を持って
and then use this after he breaks.
喜べ。貴様毒にはいらん。はっ。七つの竜よ、我が指となるがよい。抱く心地平らげよう。
Okay, still gonna have some health after this turn. Yeah, barely. Damn it.
祈りを
Oh,
捧
but
げ
evade.
捧げ
Rude.
持たれる。
Is it a full turn or is it like 2 hits? It's a full turn. Oh no, it's a hit. Okay, single hit. Okay, never mind.
早く確実に酒を持って着実きやり。さあ、
Alright.
足を止め首を立つ。
Oh, actually, Shiba might die.
兵装最大保持
Yeah,
断りをもって惑星を再定義する
yep.
異端創
Just
生し
kill us already. Okay.
帳尻が
祈りを捧げ
Damn it. Okay, at least Draco has her Noble Phantasm again. That's fine. Alright. Now we got Lip Chan.
あなたも私をいじめキューッとしてあげます。
Yeah, squeeze them.
怖くても
Squeeze them real good.
我慢できるから。手伝うも気にしないで。エリザ粒子展開。
Alright.
酒を持って。
Just because I used her skills, let's use.
さあ卓上に人類は
Probably would have been better to just do all Draco, but I already used her skills, so
見るがよい。これが貴様らの繁栄の答え。
manage well.
国を築き上げ
And Lip should
欲望の末路
take
で
some attacks for us. Actually, wait, he's AoE on every attack, right? He doesn't have a single target.
いません
Because he's a cheater. He's a cheating cheater. He's a little poo-poo head. Man, I hate him.
金を持って毒味はいらん聞きません
Imagine how people say, I would have reacted if a troop had passion left.
聞きません
They'd be like, yeah. It wouldn't matter how conservatively she dressed. They'd be like, those massive mammaries. How scandalous. Look, you know, I didn't even think about the claws. I mean,
よく見ておくよ
I don't know.
外しません回避は許しません
You know, I imagine Lip
要は
in like the Chaldea canon of how things go. She probably doesn't get out much, does she? Like, is there any? Ooh, whoops.
ちゃんとできたかな
Well, down to Bazit. Well, let's start with this.
決着の時だ強化完了 どうしま
Yikes. That should do this first.
どうしますはい暗殺エアイングズああフィニッシュ打ち込む取った
I wanted to save it for her Noble Phantasm, but it's fine.
完了
No, I mean, I meant get out as in, like, going on expeditions to, like, I guess lost spells at this point. But, like, she doesn't go anywhere, usually. I assume she's one that's usually relegated to staying. Or even in events. I assume she's, like, one of the only ones who's relegated to staying at Chaldea most of the time. Probably.
はいふんああフィッセイ取った
兵装最大保持
This attack doesn't go through evade or anything, right? I don't think so.
最定義する
That'd be kind of bullshit if it did.
創世式
She got some roll recently, so she went at least once.
さらば
True.
与えられん
I also don't really like using Passion Lip. Again, I guess it's understandable because... Well, is she okay? Because again, this blew my mind in the fact that Melt is more because again, I like Lip more than Melt personally, but is she just not popular? Like, that's kind of crazy to me. I don't know.
望むはいどうします逆光剣
Not unpopular compared to Melt. She might as well be.
どうせ捨てるし
祈りを捧げ
フラガラク
祈りを捧げ
浅いフラガラク
祈りを捧げ
It's just unfortunate.
フラガラク
There you go, Bazit. She did like what, 180,000 of his HP by herself. Good job,
実力
Bazit.
不足です
Great job. Oh, alright. Oh, okay, that puts me at 7, I think. I guess I had 3 prior to that last one we got. So yeah, we're at 7. Maybe I was at 4 before the last one, so either 7 or 8, but yeah, okay. Protea's not far from Lip. Protea is also 5-star with a cool skill set and more conventionally trained. Yes. In terms of like of Melt and BB being more popular though, I've noticed that tsunderes, or would you even call BB a tsundere? I guess kind of. I guess she's more of a hardcore tsundere than Melt, but still kind of. You know, BB's a weird one. I don't... Because, yeah, I feel weird about lumping her into the tsundere category. Well, I also don't feel like she's... I mean, I guess she is yandere, but she doesn't necessarily... I don't know, I feel like... I mean, I guess, yeah. Yeah, I mean, she did destroy a whole civilization in the human race. Just for the sake of her senpai. And then ended up fucking things up. For, yeah. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that, but it is what it is. Alright. Abigail. Yeah, let's go ahead and get a alter ego. I mean, speaking of Mel, you could throw her in with her sister. Is there a higher level one I can throw in? There's a 100. Is there one with higher level noble phantasm? I don't believe so. Okay, I'll just go with the level 100 Melt. She right there. And for the sake of it, let's put Lippu in. Alright. You know, it's probably a bad idea, but let's just get the whole group in. BB. I mean, she's equal, even. That's, yeah, sure, why not? Get the squad. A mother and her daughters. Croak, croak. Abigail. Abigail! Carter's head is tearing itself off! Oh! He's going full crow! I think he means to take Abby down with him. We can't let him. Seize him! Robin, shoot him! Damn it. Hit your shots! Huh? Lavinia? 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 Grow. Space-time gates are increasing in number. No non-fictional mage can hope to stand against this threat. Our sixth sin is barely worth mentioning.
Abigail will surely abandon everything. Human hearts, words, hope. Gah. You bastard. She just crushed Rom under her heel. Abby. Are you coming back to yourself? Lavinia. Lavinia? I guess she's dead. Is that all you have to say? Nothing else? Lavinia. Abby's like a totally different person again. Abby? It's too late. Afraid so? Abigail lost the last of her humanity while Rom kept us busy. I see. Guess there's nothing we can do but take her out. I don't wanna. Robin, no! Yeah, all you're doing is provoking her. Bolts cannot reach her. Yeah, I kinda figured, but had to try. Set Typhon. Thou art a sinner. Thou art the sixth knot. To seek redemption in this land of heresy is to reap the devil's harvest. Now let us pray to our Father who art in heaven. Set Typhon. Thou art a sinner, thou art the seventh knot. To seek redemption in this land of purgatory is to worship false idols. Is she ascending again? Third ascension? Oh. Methinks we probably should leave. I mean, hey, who knows? Maybe they're friendly tentacles. Maybe. Possibly? Uh-oh. This distortion in the bounded field. This violation of religious precepts. That's not a demon god. It's a false god in every sense of the word. Did a god just possess her? Maybe? Pain. Aching. Suffering. What are the most precious joys for a human? I don't know. Happiness, love, these all fade and disappear. But the guilt one feels over one's sins, that torment lasts forever. Even in death, it's the impulse that drives evil ghosts to act. And turns them into detestable ghouls. Is there anyone who has never sinned? No. Is there anyone in this whole world who is not a child of sin? No. No. And so I will bestow my gifts upon all sinners. Punishment. Punishment in the form of unadulterated suffering. That is the only path to redemption. Could we what kind of suffering? Like a fine, you know? Like maybe a $10 fine. Maybe community service. No? No, okay. So I will bless each and every person in this world with suffering. That is my joy. Oh! Abby, please, stop this. I don't think that's Abby anymore. The gates reach across all of time and space. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still not accustomed to using them. This bounded field keeps obstructing me. I can't focus my aim. I can't inflict enough pain.
Did you just break it? I see, so I can't reach outside, even though all I'm trying to do is find the most sinful people alive. Then if I just reach through the bounded field itself to send a pain directly into the mage's heart... Maybe don't?
Please stop this.
Abigail, you're a monster. I see you understand, Miss Ringmaster. Unlike MASH, is it really harsh not being controlled? You don't have to do this, Abigail. Even with all these people looking for salvation, your happiness is my happiness too, you know. People feel enough pain, just life is pain, Abigail. They don't need more. That's awful. Poor things. But it's not nearly enough. I can never leave Salem, not ever.
My own sins still sleep deep within this land. So then,
I'll just have to make everywhere a part of Salem. I'll connect everything myself. How you gonna do that?
Master,
We must kill that false god.
Neza.
But without killing Abigail? That, not Abigail, it's a false god, an evil god. If Abigail, fallen from grace, truly possesses untainted strength,
then something should remain, even after we defeat it. My own soul is proof of that.
right, Neza. Got it. We'll believe in you.
That's right, everything. England, Rome, Jerusalem. I'll connect them all to each other. To me. And then I'll bestow eternal, unending pain.
Pain upon everyone. Can we, like, not? You know, that'd be great. Uno momento.
そう燃えるような舞台がお好みなのね
Alright. Let me... Mother... Yeesh. Hold. I'll put that on hold. Let's just do this for now.
あいにくさま外しません
Mel, you really couldn't kill that one yourself, really? Ow. Hamana mama. Hoochie mama.
外しません
Crit! Damn it. Crit!
楽
Nice.
しみましょう
Perfecto mundo. Yeah, the squelching, it is kinda... yeah, it's not great. I agree.
楽しみましょう
Really? No crit? Melt. That's why your sister is better. To me, at least. Maybe not to the world at large, but...
やればいいんでしょトラン
To me, she's the goat. Alright. This is a bad time to get all BB. Alright. I did the mother-daughter trio for the memes, but you need to not be in right now. Did the preceding scene show the background? I don't think it showed it. No. Unless I just didn't pay attention, which is possible,
粉砕します
but I don't believe so.
回避は許しませ
I
ん
think it just kind of happened.
どうなのどうなのどうなの
Mm.
よく見ておくように外しません
Okay. All right, Abigail. We're gonna kill that outer god and save you from yourself.
我は門を知れ
Hopefully.
汝
That's the plan at least. Oh, only 50,000 health. That ain't nothing. Surely, right? Surely. Surely.
あなたが私をいじめぎゅーっと
Surely there's absolutely nothing to worry about whatsoever. And will be more than okay. Right?
手
Probably.
伝うもん気にしないで
Brynhild Romantia.
私の告白
Let's just bust all over.
やればいいんでしょ
All bust. No but.
まだわからないけどこの気持ちにちゃんと向き合うって決めたから言ってブルーシ
Yeah, get clapped.
ロマンシア回避は許しませんトランプ これでどう苦しめ
I'm assuming there's a special condition to defeat her, probably. Buh. Go, Lipu! Go! My glorious queen! I'm trying to see if anything changes in the background every time we kill her. I'm not sure. Maybe less. Maybe one of these. Do we have to kill her a corresponding number of keyholes there are? That would be not ideal.
やればいいんでしょよく見ておくように楽しみましょう外しません管理する
Ow. Okay, well, the lip is the only one alive currently. So,
私の子
surely this... Surely it's like, just, you know, like, what, 5 kills, maybe?
心までは怪物にならないように言ってブリューヒルでロマンシア
Right?
外しません私だってできるもん
Oh, good job, Lip. You're really showing them what for.
歯応えがないにも
Oh, okay, there we go. Whew. That wasn't hard at all. Lip just smacked him up a couple times. The battle had a visual bug and was supposed to start with a normal courthouse and the space holes growing with everyone of Abby's secret guts, making it seem like something is changing. Oh. Okay. I see. So, okay, so it fucked up. Gotcha. Okay, we have to fight her again. I will once again take a alter ego if I can find one. Tiamat. Yeah, BB, I'm sorry, but you gotta skedaddle. Actually, wait. 5-star Devil's Bodhisattva. Alright. Let's go. Time to goo. Oh, hi, Zepar. Bale went back in time. Andros shut down during his escape. Phoenix is trapped in the pain of his endless life, and I'll be making a garden to tend to my wounds. You mean get addicted to human pleasure? And get fricked multiple times inside of Kiara's body? You mean, is that what you mean? I'm pretty sure that was him, right? What about you, Rom? What will be your solution to all of this?
Good question. I believe I'll put my faith in faith, superstition, delirium, enlightenment, fiction. They will be my tools to end reality.
What do you mean by that?
This world is rife with legends, with stories that are neither divine, mystical, nor demons incarnate. The Mages Association has a department dedicated to folklore. It is one of the association's most closely guarded secrets. What's more, it is guarded by Brishan, one of our king's pupils. I will see what I can accomplish by combining these legends with superstition. I believe I'll start by creating a town steeped in superstition. I will conduct trial after trial there, until I get the results I want. We exist solely to save mankind, however. Neither faith, nor old age, nor performance, nor hope has been able to save humanity so far. I'm sure you now understand this too, Zappa. The truth can never save mankind.
You're being rash. We've not tried every truth or version of it. Your conclusion is...
Silence, enough. You're just like all the other fools, piling failure upon failure, with no results at all. Truth is useless. My key lies in superstition, fiction, things that don't exist in this universe.
Things that don't exist in this universe? Do you mean you're going to open paths to alternate worlds? Places that don't even exist in parallel dimensions? That is beyond us. We were born of order and common sense. We are bound by this world's laws. Even if there are universes outside our own, you have no means of reaching them, and no attunement to them.
Indeed, but by sheer mad coincidence, I won't have to reach it myself. Humans, Zapar. Humans have already taken care of everything. Happily, a fictional mythology describing the fever dreams of a single man just so happened to also describe a higher being from the outer universe. The two align perfectly, and a tiny part of that being has left an imprint on this universe. Even if every word of this man's story was nothing but sheer delusion, he still succeeded in opening a path. This was doubtless a prophecy, and in this mad prophecy I saw possibilities.
So in Fate, H.P. Lovecraft saw a vision, or maybe just a delusion that happened to match up with another universe, but possibly a vision of another universe. Is that what I'm getting here? Okay. So it's not just... Okay, gotcha.
This was doubtless a prophecy, And in this mad prophecy I saw possibilities. I will take this madness, this fiction, and make it real. This new reality is what will save mankind. Yes, of course. We should have seen it all along. We can never do it ourselves. This very universe makes it impossible. In which case, what we needed was a monster from another world, who is not bound by our laws. A being who abides by rules that even we, in our limitless wisdom, cannot comprehend. And it is this fictional foreigner who will finally put an end to mankind.
Ridiculous. A number of dropouts emerged from within us during the battle at the Temple of Time. Demon God Ram, in Goeish's absence, I decree the following. This delusion of yours will be your undoing. Your approach already failed 14,000 years ago.
They love referencing that, don't they? they just love referencing the fucking Velbar or whatever. At least I assume that's the reference. And 14,000 years is a very specific number. Some occultists also subscribed to the idea that Lovecraft, knowingly or not, stumbled on some secret knowledge. Yeah. I think we call those people crazy. I mean, who knows? I'm open-minded to like the occult, like paranormal stuff, but generally, until I see real proof that isn't either obviously fake or beyond explanation in general, I'm good. Sorry, Miss Ringmaster. It's just not working. Good. Now I'm sure I can't save anyone that way. Risuka, this just isn't enough suffering to save the world. What's going on outside Salem? Da Vinci! Sit rep! Risuka of Chaldea, I'm sure you understand. You also wished for everyone in the world to be saved. I mean, yes. Yeah. Isn't that right? That's why you were invited to Salem after all. Your guilt sought solace here. I mean, it is a truly horrific sin on your hands. The people of Earth missed their chance to be judged. Ever since they have lived with souls unsaved. That's a far greater sin than anything Sanson or Hopkins or Uncle Carter ever did. But that doesn't matter anymore. You no longer need to suffer for your sins. I'll pardon you myself. Thanks? I think? Does this mean I was the seventh guest? Senpai, please get a hold of yourself. But if she's telling the truth, am I the one who's gone mad? Master! Robin? Le mort est l'espoir? Huh? Robin! You're out of your mind if you think our ringmaster's got anything to feel guilty about. That's what I said. That's Sanson's noble phantasm. I was like, wait a minute, hang on. Did Robin take Sanson's place to get hung? I got no clue what you're on about, but I know you're dead wrong about that. Take it from me, if our ringmaster had any unconscious feelings, it wasn't guilt for the world, or I guess... if anything at all, it'd be your responsibility to tell the people she failed to save, arrogance to believe that she could have done better, she should have done things differently. She may be great, but she's still just an ordinary person, same as me. There's no way she ever wished to save everyone in the world, not even once. She couldn't give a rat's ass about saving people in a walled garden. All she cares about is making sure everyone's got a bright future ahead of them. Robin? Good, you got the easygoing spark back in your eyes. That's more like it. I mean, enough's enough with this no killing no matter what crap. You can't go around trying to seek forgiveness from people who are already dead. Otherwise, that scholar guy wouldn't have a damn leg to stand on. That was his last ray of hope after all. Robin's exactly right? Or maybe he was just quoting Sanson? You servants have no right to tell the living what to do. Abigail, you're a servant too. The only difference is that you've got all of Salem's incredible magical energy at your command. That's not true. Kind of is. Abigail, let me show you what it's like outside. Senpai's right, Abby. There's a great wide world outside of Salem. A real world that no book can do justice, not even the Bible. A world that people built working together, and are still building even more even to this day. That's the sort of future we have the power to create for ourselves. So what? Did you figure it'd be easy to just save a single child? Is that what you thought? Maybe. There, I just broke through your little barriers. Da Vinci? I guess I just couldn't hold back any longer. Now there's nowhere in the world I can't reach. Da Vinci? Some stubborn mages are still putting up a fight, but they'll all crumble sooner or later. Okay, this is really bad, Vitsuka. She's effectively got her hands on unlimited magical energy now. Do you have a plan? Or... And she's not going to stop forgiving until everyone on this planet is neck deep in unimaginable torment. No. We won't let that happen. She's got to have a limit. She's got to. Right, besides we're still in this too. We got it. Right? Right, Queen? Queens? Cersei, I know I've already put you through a lot, but I have one last favor to ask of you. I wouldn't say that myself. But anyway, let's hear it. Abigail still isn't using the gates to their full potential. She hasn't completely fused with this outer god of hers. That means Mash is right. She does have a limit. Okay. She should be able to punch through my barrier and hurt Ritsuka, but she hasn't done that either. So I'd like you to help me seal up all of these gates from the inside, sir. See? What do you mean from the inside? After all, you're good at locking people up and making sure they never escape, right? Yeah. Huh? You got a lot of nerve saying that to my face, you know. I mean, is she wrong? So what you're really asking is for me to help you take the full force of all that torment she's directing at the outside world, right? Yeah. I suppose you could put it that way, yes. She gives me M vibes. Like, I don't know. Look at you being all honest. Okay, I'm in. Can't have one of the last remaining witches show me the queen witch up now, can I? I guess not. Alright then. Ritsuka, oh right, we forged a contract, so, Master. Shiba and I are sitting this fight out. Instead, we're going to use our magecraft to make another barrier inside this town hall. You can't. That's tantamount to suicide. God would never allow that. Well, he ain't here, is he? Sorry, Rookie, but the only deity I worship is the Kate, goddess of witchcraft and necromancy. And she's nothing like this superstitious hokum of yours. Oh? Are we at full power? Wait, no way. Master, the weight on our shoulders is gone. That barrier got rid of the spell that's been weakening us. My full power, now unleashed.
That means we can crush that child to dust.
Thank you, Queen of Sheba. Thank you, Cersei. You're welcome. But if you wouldn't mind hurrying up. Yeah, please. Your master sure likes to take her time, doesn't she?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
Yes, she does. Hey! Abigail. Miss Ringmaster, the time for play acting is over.
Uh-huh. Oh, Abigail. Oh.
You can be so willful sometimes, can't you?
Yeah? We're replaying the play from... Okay.
Yes. Yes, I am very willful. Which is why I can't wait any longer. I'm dying to forgive you before I forgive anyone else.
I'm even more willful, remember?
I'm dying to see what new friends I'll meet. No. No, you can't. Absolutely not. If you do, Father may forgive you, but I never will. So please, would you do me a favor? And die in vain here in my Salem? Nah, I'm good.
We're gonna bring you back from the brink if it's the last thing we do. We'll show you so many new friends you can have. Like Kid Gilgamesh and Kid Alexander and are there any other... Honestly, Lip would probably be a good friend to her. I feel like Lip would be good with kids. I don't know why. Maybe I'm crazy for that thought, but I feel it in my heart. Ow. How rude. Maybe I should have done full combo. Now we're good. Right, yeah, nursery rhyme. There we go. I briefly forgot of their existence. Okay, Lippu. It is time. I'm gonna save that. Let's just start off with a passion lip 1, 2, 3. Buster beating. Yeah, squeeze her. Crush her bones.
Ooh, Lip check, yeah.
Honestly, Lip solo? Lip... Passion Lip solo? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There you go, Lippu. Oh. Well, she soloed that one life, at least. I didn't think they would bring the hidden guts thing back, to be honest. I thought that was a one-time thing. I don't know why. I was being naive, I suppose. Increase banana. Hey, sure, why not? Okay. I shouldn't use her Noble Phantasm because she's stunned. Alright, let's, wait, what was your overcharge again? Buster Card Effectiveness. Okay. And your overcharge is the HP Restoration. Okay, let's do there. Buster Chain.
この両手は冷たい鉄のままだけど心までは怪物にならないように
I'll use Fragrack on the
強い
next
キルで我慢しや
on the next Guts. Quote unquote.
暗い海の底
Get it, get her, mother!
踏み越えていきなさい
Damn. Alright. Yeah, I won't use it yet either. Wait.
どう了解。
そうですか
フィニッシ
Okay, don't terrify us again and make me lose
これでどう
my Noble Phantasm. Please. Good, thank you.
星の
Do that for safety. Put this
決着の
on.
時だ。
Wait, is she AoE or single target? I mean, either way, this will still
後より入れて
be
先に立つ
good, but still.
はい。
Single target?
Yo.
Okay. Good. Then she'll target Bazit. Wait, she doesn't have Ignore Invincible, does she? Wait a minute.
どうせ捨てるし
No, okay.
イグナトゥフルトゥ君が我が手に白金の鍵あり虚無より現れその指先で触れたも我が父なる神我その真髄を宿す慈しみとならバラの眠りを超えいざ究極の門へと至らんクリフォーライゾーン
彼らに
But
笑われてしまいますね。
苦しめ苦しめ
that's so fucked up. How dare they?
行きます
Cheating. The game cheated. It cheated me.
外しません回避は許しません
How dare. How dare.
これでどう苦しめ
Shaking my head, my head.
怖くても我慢できるから
I can't believe this.
そういいですね
I know I should give her Buster up, but I wanted
これでどう
the arts charge. Ow!
苦しめ
How rude. Do I trust her to die from just this? I don't know. Maybe.
よく見ておく
Maybe.
よ外しません回避は
Maybe.
許しません
There, okay. Nice job, Mecha Ellie. You did good. Nice beeps and boops.
これでどう
Does she still have the... Yes, okay.
キューってしてあげます
Ba-ba-ba-bum.
ごめん
Alright. Boom.
私の
Boom.
告白できました
Boom.
はいこの両手は冷たい鉄のままだけど心までは怪物にならないように言ってブリューヒルで
Honestly though, aside from the, surprise buff cleanse, this fight's not that bad. So far. But of course I'm kind of cheesing it with multiple alter egos, so I mean, maybe I don't have the best frame of reference for fight difficulty. Maybe. Just maybe. Also, I like how her noble phantasm is breast to 0. There we go. I thought that should have been the last one. At least I hoped it was. Okay.
No, please, come back!
Yeah, your god left you.
God is disappearing from within me. Somebody, anybody, please take me away from here.
All you had to do was ask. You didn't have to go murderous outer god. Or pain-inducing outer god.
Anybody?
Abigail. Oh, is that Lavinia? Oh.
Abigail. Lavinia? Lavinia's breathing again. Cersei, did you do this? Yep, sure did. I gave her some medicine to alleviate her shock from the blood loss right after she collapsed. But I'm afraid there's nothing else I can do to help her. I'm sorry.
Oh. The anesthesia's the only thing keeping her going, but all it's doing is helping with her pain.
Abby. You're back to normal. I guess I failed again. But I think maybe that's a good thing. I was always jealous of your golden hair. The demon god pillar brought me and my family into this world. We never existed in the real Salem. We're just characters from a work of fiction. Oh no, you're so cold. Please, Lavinia. Don't go. Stay with me, please. Somehow it was also real. Does that mean we were really friends? Friends born under the same comet? Of course, we'll always be friends, comet or no. No matter how much time goes by. I remember watching the sea with you from that hill. I wanted to see the whales one more time.
Lavinia!
Lavinia.
I think Abigail has suffered enough.
I don't know, I just can't say. But I can say that her malicious aura is gone now. Nezo was right about that. Besides,
I think it would be the height of arrogance to interfere in other people's lives to try to save someone at this point. To try and rob someone of their chance to repent and make amends.
If anything, I'm the one who should be punished for acting so thoughtlessly.
You regret having asked Lavinia for help?
Yes, and I think I always will. But even so, Lavinia, I'm so grateful to you. I pray that your soul finds its way home, back to where your family is waiting for you.
The epilogue better give closure to what's gonna happen with Abby. I swear to Bob. I swear, if it doesn't give closure to what happens with Abby after this... be mad. Epilogue, Salem. We better, they talked about exceptions like earlier on. They could bring her back to Chaldea maybe. The next day, the common, Salem final day. Bounded field partially disabled. Salem final day.
Robin, Mash, Neza. Thank you for helping me bury Lavinia. Of course, we wanted to mourn her as well.
You bet. She helped us out a whole lot.
I think she'll be really happy here. I think so too. Do we not need to light incense? No, we just pray for her. Here, put your hands together like this. The boundary around Salem is shrinking, slowly but surely. The bounded field enclosing the whole area should be disabled pretty soon. Then you'll all be able to go back to Chaldea. I'm so happy for you.
Only a matter of time until Salem is gone. Or this Salem. The modern day Salem should come back, I hope. I would think. Right?
That's true. I'm sure Ron played a significant part in creating this fake Salem. But most of it actually depended on Abigail. No wonder Rom chose her.
How are the people from modern day Salem doing? Oh, did we ever find them?
They're all pretty weak, but I don't think they're in any danger. I expect they'll all be back to normal once they return from the other side.
Oh. Addison will be glad to hear that. Yeah.
Yes, well, after everything, I don't really see any of them getting a sound night's sleep in the near future.
Probably not.
But then again, maybe that'll serve as inspiration for some authors and artists who live here.
Is that implying they could see... like, maybe see what was happening here? Well, they were in their, like... mana-draining stasis, or wherever they were at. They pretty much owe you their lives, Sheba.
Well, I couldn't have done it alone, and I really was too reckless when I first got here. Still, I wonder if...
His Majesty would be pleased with me. I'm sure he would. I'm sure he'd be thrilled.
Then that's all the reward I need.
Now that her contract's over, she'll return to the throne. Will she, though? Will she? Or is she gonna pull a BB? Or even, like, Musashi, and shows up there, like, immediately. Is my temporary contract with Cersei over, too? We can make it not temporary.
I've got a pretty good idea what you're thinking. In this particular case, Sheba and I were summoned under pretty much the same conditions. Since we checked in together, we'll also be checking out together.
Sure you don't want to come to Chaldea with us? You positive?
No.
Not even a little? I never did manage to entice you to come along with me after all. Come on, you'll have fun, I'm sure.
Plus,
You seem like the kind of girl who really gets around. That sort of thing really isn't for me. You prefer to stay in one place, huh? Understandable.
that said,
If a Kate and Fortune smiled on us and brought us together, I could give it some thought. Yeah, you apparently gave it thought, like, 6 months ago. Or 5 months ago, because, I got you pretty much immediately. Like, I think didn't I get her in my first poll? Like, the story-based poll? I'm pretty sure she was the 4-star I got. Or one of them. I think I got both her and Ibaraki. No, not Ibaraki. No, because that... Yeah, no, it was her. No, it was her who I got in the... Yeah.
you just can't say the words, can you, Cersei?
You'll never earn big money that way. Or is this actually some of that wisdom that comes with age?
Shut up. So hey, by the way.
Me and Shiva here are both servants, right? I hope you understand at least that much, yeah?
But in Abigail's case, she wasn't summoned from the throne.
Uh-huh. She's a pseudo-servant created entirely within this fake Salem.
The moment it disappears, she's going to vanish along with it. Pretty different from a standard summoning. You can say that again.
I remember a dude on Fortune who absolutely loved Cersei and rage quit FGO because they added her ex. Is bro good? They're mythological figures and game characters. Yeah, it had to have been a performance post. There's no way. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. I would hope. Probably. Phew, thank goodness. It seems I really have come to Salem this time. Albeit one on the brink of its destruction.
Huh?
What the? Rom the freaking demon god pillar? Does this mean we never finished him off?
Why are you back here, demon god pillar? Uncle?
Is that the real uncle? Wait, please, I bear you no ill will, I swear. My name is... I'm afraid I don't have a name I can give you just now. But... Cosmic Traveling Gentleman. Perhaps you'd be so kind as to address me as the Cosmic Traveling Gentleman? Carter leaving his body free for possession after going on a journey across space-time is a plot point from the Gates of the Silver Key. Carter, meanwhile, possessed an alien wizard's body and went around in heavy clothes. To hide his body and called himself Swami Chandraputra. So this is the real Randolph Carter Lovecraft. Who? Okay. Who repossessed the body of himself after it was possessed by a demon god. Got it. Or yeah, I mean, yeah, not real, but you know what I mean. Real in terms of fate. Huh. I'm guessing the man you know is the being who made off with my body. Then you're really you? Yeah. On one of my missions, I needed to fall into a deep, very lengthy sleep to catch a horror that threatened the world itself. Let us say only that the most relevant words pertaining to it were ocean and cephalopod. Cthulhu. But unfortunately, while I was sleeping, my body was stolen from me. By Rom, the demon god pillar. That's right. Much as it pains me to admit, I'm afraid I possess a temperament that makes me, easy to possess. What's more, Salem was home to my ancestors, so I have a deep connection to it. No doubt Rom wanted to ensure there was no one around who could easily infiltrate this land. I imagine that's why he set his sights on me. I am terribly sorry for the trouble my ineptitude in this matter has caused you. Now I get it. But don't worry about it. It wasn't your fault.
Excuse me, but I thought Rom's human body was destroyed after he died.
Oh no, that wasn't a problem. As you can see, I'm still fit as a fiddle. Yeah. For a demon, or perhaps I should say as befitting a demon, this pillar was quite conscientious. Even in my spirit form, I was able to maintain the connection with my body, and so learn some of what this demon god pillar knew. And that is why I already know about you, Abigail Williams. In fact, you're why I've come all this way to Salem.
Me?
That's right. I'm sorry it took so long to get here. I see that is the grave of someone about whom you cared very deeply. Huh? What are you doing? Uh-oh, that rumbling. Sounds like Salem won't be around much longer.
Let's head for the center of town.
We should have a little more time there.
Okay. Goodbye, Lavinia.
Lavinia, no. Abigail, you are a living silver key. As such, you're able to open all manner of gates across time and space, and travel between them freely.
Me? I can't do anything like that. I can't even leave this place.
But well, maybe I did open some gates once, for a moment. Yeah!
But really, that may as well have been a whole other person.
Well, don't worry, you'll learn. There's a trick to it. You possess a crucial ability that humans need in order to remain safe when facing off against gods. Even if it is a parting gift from a dead demon god, it would be a shame to lose it. So I would like to offer you a choice. Whatever your decision, I'll support it. If you want, I can completely seal away your silver key power right now, erase some of your memories and take you to whichever time period you like. Or you can leave Salem, come with me and travel across all of time and space.
Huh? That's amazing. Are you... You're like Maitreya, that you do not look at. For that matter, your universe is not ours.
You're right, traveling across all of time and space may sound nice, but it is tantamount to jumping off of a ship at full sail. Even so, I don't think it's a bad proposition. It certainly beats disappearing along with this land. Could you take her to Chaldea for us, maybe? Could you maybe? I'm afraid we don't have a lot of time for you to mull it over, but I do believe it's worth considering. Well, Abby, what do you say?
Oh my. That's the first time you've ever called me Abby, Uncle.
Oh, I'm sorry. I suppose that was far too familiar of me. This is, in truth, our first meeting, I suppose. Yeah. You may look the same, but you're not. Yeah, it's not the same person. It's the cat. And it's got friends. Oh, hello. There. You don't say. That must have been very difficult. So you still have a great deal of living you wish to do, do you? He's talking with the cats. Apparently they sense whatever ability he has. Like, hey, you take us too, right?
He's talking with the cats.
Okay, you've got a deal. I'll take you all with me. I'm sure we can find a place for you on the dark side of the moon, or perhaps somewhere farther away.
Huh? This is so strange. You're nothing like my last uncle, and yet you're still him. Abby.
Abby, what is it you want to do?
Miss Ringmaster? Even though it's falling apart, everything I care about is still here in Salem. I know that Lavinia is gone, and all the other villagers have returned to dust. This is still my home. Even if it's a cursed land where witches were hunted unjustly, I still love it. I'm sure you already know this, Miss Ringmaster,
but I committed a terrible sin a long time ago. And then I went and did the same thing again here in this false Salem. Oh, did you get your memories of the real Salem?
I was trapped by my conscience and by my wicked impulses, and I just couldn't get away from them.
I feel like it was during the trial, it was kind of implied by Rom that she had her memories of her actual life still, but I wasn't entirely sure.
The demon god may have tempted me, but I still accepted his offer.
Abby understands she's a servant now. It's making it hard for her.
But even with all that, Miss Ringmaster, I can still hear him. I can still hear what Sanson said to me at the gallows. It rings in my ears, plain as day. Is it okay for me to die? Is it okay for me to abandon Salem and wish to become somebody else? God would never forgive me for what I've done, and yet I...
Yeah, it's on you, Abby. We'll go with whatever you decide.
Mash? She's right, Abby. Nobody can pass judgment on another person's heart. But they can still extend a helping hand. I may be younger and more inexperienced than anyone else here, but I do know this much. Life has any number of opportunities to step off the stage, and just as many to perform it on a new one. Okay, I've made up my mind. I'll come along and travel with you, Uncle. My dream has always been to go on a trip somewhere. Anywhere that isn't here.
That is a good dream. Trips are good things.
Thank you, Neza.
I'm glad to hear that. I should warn you, though, my journeys tend to be more than slightly unpredictable.
That's okay with me. Maybe someday in some other distant world I'll even get to see Lavinia again. Besides, you never know. If God wills it, I might even become a new servant in Chaldea at Ritsuka's observatory. Right? If I disappeared here and now, that would be the end of it, but if someday, by some fantastic stroke of luck, I managed to become truly free in a far-off distant world, even if I'm not really me anymore, I'm sure whoever I am will still want to keep journeying. Right, Mesh? Yes, that's right, Abby. As long as we're bound by fate and fortune, I'm sure we'll meet again someday. That sounds wonderful. I can't wait. Oh, and Uncle, I hope you don't mind if I call you Uncle. If I really do have that kind of ability, do you think I could promise something to Miss Ringmaster and her companions? You know how you said your mind and body each existed independently of each other? Well, I was wondering if I might be able to return Sanson's memories to the Sanson and Chaldea. The ones from before his execution, I mean.
Oh, Abby! Just a shirt, come on, you can do it, right? That all depends on how much work you put in. It would be a difficult thing to do, though, even for me. But I can't say it's impossible, though it certainly couldn't be done anytime soon.
In that case, I have even more reason to travel with you, and to learn as much as I can.
We appreciate you, Abby. Well then, I suppose we should get going. Are you ready, Abby? Tell me there was a follow-up event where that exact thing happens. There had to have been, right? Had to have. Are you ready, Abby? Let's see. Good. You've got your two friends, and I've got mine. Yeah.
Yes, Uncle. They're a bit heavy, but I can manage.
Well then, people of Chaldea, I suppose this is farewell. I do hope this body of mine doesn't make any more trouble for you from now on. Oh, and just in case that false guard, on second thought, never mind. In the first place, my work is not yet complete, so the strange tales I've heard in my own summoning tomes don't line up quite yet. Farewell. Doctor Who ass situation, right? Like River Song and the Doctor have like opposite diaries because they're like meeting each other backwards through time, or backwards from the other's perspective.
Please take care, everyone. It was wonderful to meet all of you. Mash, you're so lovely. Matahari, you're so kind. Robin, you're so thoughtful.
Neza, I love everything about you. Yeah, Neza was pretty great.
And Miss Ringmaster, thank you for showing me a play I'll always remember. If you ever meet another me, I do hope you'll be kind to her. And I know I can be naughty sometimes, so if I am, I hope you'll scold me.
Okay, I think I can handle that now and then.
And when I'm being a good girl, the rest of the time.
Will you let me get away with lots of things? I guess.
That depends on what they are. Oh, and of course, thank you for all your help, Cersei. Don't worry about the formalities. Besides, you weren't really a witch after all.
So you don't need to look up to me or anything. Oh wow, you really can't just say how you feel, can you? Did I sound like her?
Huh?
And last but not least...
Tituba. Oh, I'm sorry, it just kind of slipped out. That's okay, Miss Abby.
I hope you have a wonderful journey.
I will, thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye, you two. Bye-bye. Have a good time. So even you cry from time to time, huh, Prince Neza?
Do you have a problem with that?
Nope, not even a little. In fact, I'm kinda jealous.
Senpai, Chaldea's about to bring us back too.
And I don't think they're going to wait much longer, yeah.
Well, there's my wind. Guess this means it's time for me to set sail. You know, I actually kind of enjoyed
Putting on plays with you guys. Thanks, beautiful, wise Cersei. Oh, so you do know how to pay a compliment. Yeah, maybe. The next time I see you, I'll make a special pig pen just for you. What?
Okay then. I have one last thing to say myself. I swear I wouldn't bring this up earlier, but now. There's always an oasis to be found, even beyond the desert.
Okay. So chin up, don't lose sight of...
of the stars and keep putting one foot in front of the other, like any good Chaldean should do.
I think she's foreshadowing something.
I'm sorry?
Did you just predict the future, Sheba? Now, where would the fun be if I told you that? Some things are better left unsaid.
Cersei,
Sheba, it was great meeting you both!
I hope that someday we can.
And they're gone. Well, we already have one of them. Well, looks like it's our turn to leave.
Senpai, it's happening over here too.
And there we go. Right, I almost forgot. This really? After what Sheba just said, you're okay. Right.
Senpai.
Senpai, give me your hand. Let's fly back together. Wouldn't that potentially fuck up the ray shift if they were touching? Like, couldn't there? I feel like holding hands while ray shifting might not be the best idea. Maybe that's just me. But okay. You know. What's the order from now on? Christmas, Underworld, Moonlight? Yeah, pretty much. However, after Christmas in the Underworld, I'm gonna take a break from the story of the game and start on my watch through of the events from the launch of FGO to now. So I'll probably take like 2 weeks off of continuing the main story after Underworld to do that, but after that, yeah. God, I said I would, right? Didn't I? But I don't know. It'll probably take a while. Watching events will take months. I mean, maybe. We'll see. If it starts dragging on, I might skip some of the like worse ones, I guess. 2 times the speed we finished in no time. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, either him or the other one. I forget the name of the other one. There was 2 channels that did all of them from the beginning with no commentary. I don't remember the other one's name. Oh yeah, PokeDude 9. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It'll be one of them. Unless I assume there's no difference. Maybe one has better video quality. If so, I'll probably go with the one with better quality. But if so, I don't know. I don't think it matters ultimately. But yeah, one of them. Can't wait for you to begin. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Again, maybe I don't know. Again, I do want to start part 2 before the end of the year. Ideally, before the end of November is the hope. But I don't know. Again, if the events are really taking a long time to go through, like watching through them, I'll probably just do them alongside playing through the story. But I do want to get through at least some of them before we get into part 2. All right. I think so. There's nothing like more. Let's go back to Chaldea. One's so different. I don't think it'll change that much. Probably.
Mister. Wait, something doesn't feel right.
We forgot to give Abby back her pendant. I mean, you know, we can use it as a catalyst to summon her, right? Right? Summoning catalyst? Probably. That would make the most sense. But I don't know if... Hi? Hi, Sanson. How you doing? Are you Hello? Are you sure you don't want to go back? You go back?
Oh yes, you can go back home, back to the throne. Or even back to the very beginning. A clean slate if you're so inclined.
I'll open the gate for you either way, Charles Henri Sanson. I don't need to go back anywhere. I believe I've done what I set out to do.
I see. In that case, you already have the key to the gate you need to open.
Key? Oh, okay, Rand, sword's gone. No, I don't have anything like... Wait. Where did my sword go? Would you by chance know what happened to... Huh? Marie? Ah! No, excusez-moi. I didn't mean to step on your foot. Please forgive me.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
I'm just glad your shoes didn't get dirty. I see, so it was you all along.
Now come on, Charles.
Can you hear that music? Are you a good dancer? Sanson? You certainly don't look like you are. It's true. I'm a terrible dancer. I never did have anyone who would dance with me. So if you don't mind, I would be grateful if you would teach me.
Of course, I'd be happy to.
Does he just not go back to Chaldea for a while? And this is... Oh. Epilogue part... Dos. Okay. I hope we get explanation. Please? Game? It better not leave me high and dry. The morning after returning from Salem. Okay, he's here. Good. That's good. Right? Not bad at all. I believe I can say this turned out well enough. Although... Morning. Bonjour, Robin. I see you failed to get a good night's sleep yet again. Mind your own damn business, Frenchie. What's that on your plate? A fried egg on toast? Not really a fancy noble's breakfast, huh? I'm not a noble. This is a croquet madame. I'm told it's quite trendy right now, so I thought I would try it out. I also tried adding a bit of rhubarb jam and cream cheese. It may not look as good as a galette, but it should still be a nice pick-me-up for a busy morning. And the only problem is, it's a little too big to eat comfortably. How so? Just pick it up and go at it like it's a burger. What's that pile of paper you've got there? You reading something? I asked Smash for this. It's a book of the plays you all performed in Salem. It's quite interesting. I see. Ooh.
Hey, Medea. There you are, Robin. I see you here too, Sanson. I hope I'm not interrupting breakfast.
Oh, bonjour, Medea. Why not pull up a chair and join us? And I prepared beverages just in case someone else showed up.
Thank you. I would love some coffee then. What an odd combination.
I feel like I'll get heartburn sitting between a nice guy and a show-off. Yeah, I wasn't the one who asked you to sit with us, you know.
By the way, Sanson, is it true you were resummoned at the same time Master and everyone else returned from Salem? And that you don't have any memories of what happened after you race shifted there?
So it seemed. I have no idea what happened in Salem. But strangely enough, I still have my memories of everything that happened prior. I guess because he was an incarnation, only his living selves' memories got wiped. Or something. Though I'm afraid it resulted in Acting Commander Da Vinci conducting a rather invasive examination to clear me of any suspicion. Okay. What do you mean invasive? Then again, I hear there was recently a big to-do with another imposter. So I suppose they can understand.
I see.
I guess we both had our fair share of bad luck in that area.
Though in different senses.
Hey, all's well that ends well, yeah? Easy for you to say. Even I wasn't sure what to make of it all when I was resummoned. It's a strange sensation. Master and Mash are giving their reports right now. Once they're done, it'll be my turn. Some nonsense about how if we all report in at once, we're likely to fall prey to confirmation bias or something. What a pain.
So Robin, whatever happened to Cersei?
So that's why you've been following me around since last night, is it? Well, Media, let me ask you. How do you feel about that little pipsqueak? And I gotta say, she really put one over on us.
I think that was her way of getting revenge. I can't really blame her.
I definitely wasn't exactly respectful towards her when I was younger. And now you are?
Sometimes I look back on what she taught me, and I can't help but think I was stubborn and immature.
I confess it pains me to admit that, though. So I thought if I was ever able to see her again, I would have liked to thank her properly. And she just appears out of nowhere like, well, go on.
Well, most of what she taught me turned out to be useless.
Damn. I still appreciated her kindness at times. I think I know what you mean. I hate it when my old master's nagging pops into my head at the worst possible times too. What? Oh, okay. Oh, I see. I was reading pops as like father. You know how some people call their dad pops? I was like, what? Nagging your what? But okay, now I see. Got you.
Right. So come on, Robin, work with me.
I need more details about what happened in Salem.
Aren't you curious too, Sanson?
You seem awfully unconcerned about all this. I'm told Master will tell me all about that herself later, so I plan to wait for that. Whoa, seriously?
What is it, Robin?
Why does it have you shaken up?
Come to think of it, you are Auntie's type.
Is he? Don't tell me you and she... Huh? What are you talking about? I'm not shook up at all. Hey, how about some Monsieur de Paris? Huh? What'd you say? You know that sandwich you're making? It'd be a lot easier to eat if you cut it in half diagonally.
Monsieur de Paris? Is that a recipe you came up with, Sanson?
Now I see. You're suggesting we cut these guillotine style. This may sound strange coming from me, but that doesn't seem like a great way to start one's morning. Why not? Compared to porridge 3 times a day, that actually sounds rather nice. Yeah, I see. Well then, if we're going to do this, we best do it right. Tomato paste should give it a much bloodier look than rhubarb. We'll need meat for a bit of realism. Okay, I'm sorry, it was just a joke. So was that? A joke, yeah. Really, I'm funny. Funny guy. Once the Mash and Master get back, I think I'll ask them what they think of this recipe too. Yeah. Surely won't be horrified. Is that it? Cleared. Conclusion of the judgment. Well, I'm glad Sanson got his Curse of the Argo. Ooh. I'm glad he got his not recompense, that's not what I'm looking for. On the tip of my tongue, retribution? The words right there on the tippy tip of my tongue.
いらっしゃい。ささ、ずずいっと奥まで。退屈してたんだ。話し相手になってくる。
I don't know. The words not coming to me. His
芸術の秋、食欲の秋。
Oh. All right. Don't judge me. Oh well. It is what it is. I enjoyed Salem. I think I would put it under Shima Usa personally. Would I? Yeah, I would. They're pretty close. They're pretty close, I think. Yeah, I already used this month's tickets. I think I would probably have it as like 1, 2, 3, 4. For the pseudos. But also, you said there was that I could do the Journey to the West. You have to clear the free quests, right? And it unlocks the Journey to the West play they did. Sounds extra. I think someone said before that I had to do the free quests and it unlocked, right? I think. It says in Town Hall. Yeah, so I'm guessing I have to do at least the town hall free quest, or maybe all of them, and then I can do it. Make listen unlock. I'm not gonna do it today. But yeah, I'll figure it out. It didn't appear, so I assume I have to do, unless it unlocks after like the Act 2 prologue, but I wouldn't think so, right? I don't know. Wiki doesn't say anything about it. It's probably just to do the free quest on Town Hall, I would imagine. Or maybe maybe you have to do all of them. Like all the free quests. That could be it too. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I wish they went in a little more depth. I mean, you said Abigail's interlude makes it more complicated, right? But still, yeah, the scene with Samson's is confusing. It's even more confusing when you read Abby's interlude. Yeah, yeah, okay. And that never gets like fully cleared up anywhere. They just kind of leave it as is. Like they have the little thing with like Abby's interlude, but then that's still not quite, still doesn't quite explain what happens. That's a shame, because I imagine that was just a case of maybe the Throne of Heroes threw him a bone somehow. I was like, yeah, you did good, kid. Sure. Salem's author has a hard time running story chapters. Yeah, like... I feel like if he had some help, he could write really good stories. Like, I feel like if he was part of a team instead of just being the lead writer, like if he's in a team, I think he could produce something good. Because Salem was solid in most areas. There was some things that don't get explained properly, and then there's a Sanson bit. I don't know. I feel like they... With the right structure, he could make a good story chapter, I feel. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I guess the next FG. How long is the extra play, the Journey to the West play in Salem after I unlock it? I might just do that off stream and like record it as a video. And then next stream will be starting Christmas in the Underworld. 4 arrows. I'm going to assume it's like an hour and a half time to I don't know, we'll see. Depending on how long it is, like actual time wise, it might be stream worthy. If it doesn't even reach an hour though, I don't think it'd be worth streaming it. So much do this video, but we'll see. Isn't it confirmed? People just assumed it'd be the Epic of Remnant authors again. Oh, for the ordeal calls. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think... No, I thought it was good. I don't know. Again, there's some things that's like... never got proper conclusions to. Like the necklace, right? Right at the end as they were getting ready to shift it out, they were like, oh shoot, the necklace, we didn't give it back. I assume it's just meant as a catalyst for when she appears in Chaldea eventually. Even though it's not the same Abby, but it does have a connection to Abigail Williams in general, so I guess it would work as a catalyst. I don't know. Or maybe it was something they intended to follow up on later, but it got dropped. Which is entirely possible, realistically. Actually, that's probably the most likely conclusion to be drawn from that. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, let's get to it. Actually, no, I think I will do the play as a stream, and in that same stream at the end, do the tier list for Acts 1 and 1.5 for the singularities. Because I said I was going to do a tier list of my favorites from the Act 1 and 1.5. So I'll probably just mash those into 2. Or into 1. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Because neither I don't think would be long enough. Yeah, we'll do that. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna end it there. Tomorrow is more Virtue's Last Reward. Probably do the extra play and tier list Thursday. Maybe Wednesday, depends. There might be something I'm busy with Wednesday, I don't know. Depends, I have to hear back from someone, but Wednesday or Thursday. And next Friday, I'm gonna start Alien Isolation for Spooky Month. Even though at that point it'll be already halfway through October. Over halfway. But it should still be a fun quote unquote time. If we'll see. Yeah, I'm hoping it'll be fun. Who knows? I don't get spooked that easily unless it's something like really disturbing, but I don't know. I would wish my favorite line feel among those are relevant to the story tomorrow. Maybe. Probably go about 3 hours. So I guess it depends on like if there's on like how long it will take me to do the next puzzle in it, I guess. Which again, based off the first 2 puzzles from VLR, they seemed easier than the 999 puzzles. But maybe that won't hold true. Maybe they went easy on the first 2, I don't know. But we shall see. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, I will catch you later. Peace.